Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing well. Today, we're going to talk about that new Goku figure. If you haven't seen it, you could look on Tamashi's page. If you're looking at it right now, you already seen it. Stick along for the rest of the video. I don't want to get anybody, spoiled or anything, so you might want to click off the video because we're probably going to talk about things in the last two episodes for sure. Other than that, that's your warning. And if my voice sounds a little bit different, I am a little under the weather, so just work with me. But let's move straight into this. So, as you know, we've gotten a number of Daima releases already, and I think a lot of people have been kind of turned off. They want more Z stuff, which is understandable. But I think a lot more people might be interested in some of the stuff now, especially if they do some of the figures that I'll talk about in a second that I have here in these other tabs. But yeah, we've got, three different mini characters. Well, like five actually. We've got the adult versions, then we've got Goma. Yeah, and they still have three other figures that they haven't put up for pre-order or anything yet, or haven't even given any information for. And that's Pansy, Mini Shin, and a Glorio. And I think Pansy and Shin is fine if they don't release those, just because a lot more people probably would prefer an adult Shin, if anything. And Glorio, I think everybody just was expecting a little bit more out of him. And it seems like they're putting him more in a good direction than what they initially kept teasing him as. Like, I don't know what to say, a villain or anything, but just like real betrayal, of the team. But, it is what it is. But yeah, I could live without all three of those. Glorio maybe is the only one I'd pick up if they did drop him, though. And I don't think they're going to do another Goma. So I think we're safe, hopefully. But this Super Saiyan 4 Goku, quite frankly, it's not my favorite design. I mean, I'm just not really a fan of how they did the forearms. I mean, I guess I get it, but it felt fine with just the normal sized forearms in the other design. And I get it. It's a little different. It's more like that primal feeling. So there's that. But I mean, it depends on the animation, the art, whatever. I would have preferred if you see like little marks here, like a fur, like a little outstretch or whatever. Not so smooth. It just looks weird to me, but that's like minor complaints for me. But I mean, the figure itself looks all right. I will say I'm curious to see how they'll do an adult version, just because the boots seem inconsistent. Like when they go back to being adults, right? What's this? Where is the Super Saiyan? This is the Super Saiyan 3 Goku, right? When he goes back to being an adult, he gets his regular boot design back. I don't know if that's intentional or what, or if that's just the nature of the wish, but I just thought that was interesting because they easily could have kept the boots and then they could have done another version of this Goku, or I don't really need to do another version of Vegeta, but they would probably reuse the body if we were to get like a Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. I feel like that's possible because there's not really any other characters I think they need to do. At this point, it's just more Goku and Vegeta, which, it's unfortunate. Yeah, I know everybody wants more characters, other characters, but being that this is the Daima season and that the English dub isn't even all the way caught up, I don't even think it's like halfway there. I don't think. Um, yeah, I think Daima is just kind of in for the long haul for 2024. Especially with, I think, the latest release right now being August, which is Goma, and that Super Saiyan 4 Goku is probably going to be like I don't know, between September October. So yeah, I can only say that it's probably going to be more Daima. And if anything, I mean, I'm happy with the Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta personally as a fan. Um, I don't know if I really want a Super Saiyan 3 Goku if they're just going to make it Premium Bandai again. Because personally, I feel like for such a small figure, making it that limited already, when you have the actual body itself still floating in the open market, I don't know if we need to do all that. You know what I mean? If anything, then sell a kit with all of those different options. Because we still don't have the Super Saiyan 2 bangs or a head in general. Don't know where they're going to put that, if ever. Um, and if they ever do get to do, another Goku with all these forms, Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3. The other question I have is, will they stick to the style really well? Because as you know, this Goku comes off very like, I don't say cartoony, but the animation style, like in the beginning, like it's very much like a Z feeling, but you can tell it's more like playful and stuff like that. And in this last few episodes, like 4 or 5 episodes, you can tell it's been a big like tonal shift, especially in the animation, just like stepped up too. So I'm curious if Tamashi, if they were to do more figures, if the style would 100% look like this, because I would be down for figures like that. I don't know about you, but it would be a good sign for things to come, especially with like Boo Saga whenever they get to it, because the figures themselves would be freaking insane looking. That's for sure. The other thing to talk about is, the adult version, obviously. I'm sure it'll come. I don't know when. I would like to imagine that they already have a prototype in the works, if not already done. Because this mini one, where's the link? It's actually going to be on display. At the time of this video I'm making, it's on the 22nd. So whenever the store opens today, at my time, I guess, it should be there for people to look at. So hopefully we'll see some pictures floating around by then. Whenever I post this video, I guess it should be having photos flying around a little bit. And we'll get to see that mini version, what it looks like in person. And hopefully it looks pretty good. Hopefully they got it in a cool pose or something. But yeah, I mean, besides that, there's not too much else to talk about, unfortunately. But we have one more episode left. There's possibility for surprises. I don't know. I think the last episode is called like Zenkai in the, non-translated version here. I think it's called like Zenkai or something. So, it could be some good surprises there. But either way, I think a lot of Dragon Ball fans are pretty ecstatic to have their fur boy back. For me, I'm glad about my Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. And my boy, he's got his priorities in check. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyways, yeah, that's pretty much it. I just kind of wanted to go over what we could possibly see for more Diamond releases, because I certainly think it's possible. I don't think they'll just write off making more figures for this series. With the way that they've went already, yeah, they certainly are seemingly all in for the most part. But anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Like I said, I'm feeling a little bit under the weather, so I'm not sure when I'll get to like actually review some stuff, but just hang with me. The news anyway will keep coming. Check the post tab. And anyways, I will catch you guys in the next video. Have a good one. Stay strong.